I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The fifth graders have been working on a super cool superhero project. It all began reading a fantastic graphic novel called El Deafo. El Deafo was written by author Cece Bell. Cece Bell shares her life story about how she became deaf after she was diagnosed with meningitis. Cece must overcome many challenges dealing with her hearing loss, including learning how to communicate with her friends, parents, and teachers. Her doctor, an audiologist, gives her a hearing device called a phonic ear. This device enables Cece to hear her teacher much better in class, but it also hears many other things really well too. With this super hearing device, Cece begins believing in herself and even creates her own superhero, El Deafo. El Deafo inspired us to learn about heroes of old age, cultural backgrounds, and different obstacles they worked to overcome. We learned about
Helen Keller. Helen Keller is one of the most memorable women in history. Despite being blind as well as deaf, she learned to communicate and lived a life devoted to helping others. Her faith, determination, and spirit helped her to accomplish far more than many people expected. Jackie Robinson was an African-American professional baseball player who broke Major League Baseball's infamous color barrier when he started at first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers on April 15, 1947. Jackie Robinson would be known as baseball's civil rights legend. His perseverance, determination, and courage blazed the trail for interrogated play in baseball. He was the first African American inducted into the Hall of Fame. Rosa Parks was a civil rights leader whose refusal to give up her seat to a white passenger on a segregated bus led to the Montgomery bus boycott. Her bravery led to nationwide efforts to end racial segregation. We learned about many heroes who used their gifts and strengths to pave the way for the better life for others.
With this study, we decided to make our very own superheroes. Fifth graders chose their own strengths to create unique superheroes that can go out into society and make a difference. We learned about superheroes by writing superhero comics books to build our schema. We brainstormed our interests, strengths, and gifts, then began drafting our very own superhero stories by using the writing process: drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. Check out the beginning of this story by Olivia.
Helpia Olivia's Story by me, Olivia Fleming. Have you ever seen someone who carries a 20-pound backpack everywhere they go? Well, that's me, Laylu. I'm 16 years old and will be sweet 17 in 6 months. I live in a condo in Whoville. That's my home. My house is no more than 500 square feet. I was as broke as a naked mole rat. Can I tell you a secret? Well, here I go. My name is Helbia Levelut. I'm a neurologist for seizures. I'm not just any neurologist, a neurologist that comes 3 seconds after you call the AID, the Awesome Interesting Doctor. What is my mission, you might ask? Well, I keep people alive, and to me that is very important. You'll have to check out the superhero stories that will be hanging all around Greensuit to find out what happens with a Helpia Livelo. We finished the project by designing our own superheroes in Keynote. Check these out. Hope you enjoyed our learning as much as we did.